Hi everybody, super excited. I got another Raquel Welch wig today. I have been again kind of really looking at this one for quite a while. I almost ordered it before I ordered this one, which is the Upstage. And you know, I haven't seen too many reviews out there on this. There are a couple, but I thought maybe I better give you an actual look-see at the cap and talk a little bit more about the specs because I really don't see too much out there on this one. So before I even put this baby on my head and see if I even like it, because I've just unclipped it from the box, haven't even turned it right side in and shaken it yet. So I wanted to get on here real quick and show you what this cap looks like. So this is the Raquel Welch Crowd Pleaser. I'm hoping I like it. I have it in the same shaded biscuit that I am in love with. I wanted to show you this. So this cap is an average cap, and it does have that machine wefting all around, and it, you know, has a really nice stretch. This one does not have an extended nape back here. However, it does have the nice Velcro pull tabs. Okay, so let's continue. So we do not have the extended nape on this. This Crowd Pleaser is still the true to life heat friendly fibers. That's what the Raquel Welch line calls their heat friendly fiber, is the true to life. You know how I feel about these heat friendly fibers. I really prefer them over the non. Okay, and so let's look at the top of this wig here. We have a monofilament part, which means the entire top is not monofilament, meaning you have a beautiful side part here, and you do have that peekaboo kind of really wonderful look of your actual natural scalp showing through. So on this wig, it is just this right side monofilament part. Now this is where I'm a little concerned. This does have some permatease right in through here, which is on the left side of the part. Now, I am really on the fence with permatease in general, and sort of even falling off, meaning I don't care for permatease. I am finding personally at all in my wigs. So what I am hoping for is that with this one, A, I love Raquel Welch wigs, I'm finding out. B, the color I love. So we'll see. Let me put this baby on and we'll see how it goes. I do want to mention also, this is one of those very nice Moleskin ear tabs, very comfortable. I have tried on a wig that did not have this feature, and there is a very big difference in my opinion. And this also has the nice bendable ear tabs that you want to have. Make sure they're bent a little tiny bit in, or kind of, you want them flat to your head, but you don't want them going out. The more in they are and close to your head, that hair is going to lay flat along the sides and will give you a very nice look and very natural look. So it has this really nice lace front. Raquel Welch does amazing lace front wigs, period. She really does them quite well. So I bought this one, heat friendly fiber, Raquel Welch, the shaded biscuit, lace front, and some sort of monofilament part. So those ticked many boxes. I would say the only box that I'm worried about is it does have some permatease. Not too worried, honestly, about the non-extended nape, but we'll see. So let me put this baby on and we'll see what happens. Okay, I literally just shook it, stuck it on my head. So I know I'm going to keep this just because it has the same exact true to life fibers as my Upstage. Now, I feel a little bit like a 60s housewife, maybe even a 50s housewife so far in this, you know. But again, I feel like that's just a style issue. I think I can turn this into a little bit more of a contemporary look pretty easily. Yeah, so I'm not too concerned. about it. Now, there are already, just from playing, moving things around, touching, feeling, that sort of thing, I can already tell that now we have to remember, actually, let me go get my upstage. So hold on 1 minute. Okay, so there are some very big differences now between this upstage and the crowd pleaser. Yes, it's the same color. It's the same fibers, the true to life fibers. So I have very much the same feel with the actual fiber itself. But now the upstage is 100% hand-tied wig, okay? 100% hand-tied, right? It has the extended nape, has the complete crown monofilament top. So the main thing here to remember is that these 100% hand-tied wigs, they move differently. Those little fibers are sewn in one at a time, you know, and so you have this feel of complete movement. They feel the most like real hair. They're also more expensive because of all of the, you know, craftsmanship that goes into one of those wigs. So that's something to remember. You know, just feeling it like this, I can tell that this is a machine wefted wig. However, the fibers still feel quite soft. But again, don't forget that it is not hand tied. So for instance, if you have the upstage and you're thinking, okay, well, you're going to feel that difference. Also, these are so comfortable, you guys. I am considered an HSP, which is a highly sensitive person, and that correlates to many things. But one of the things is that I feel things against my skin more than probably the average person. Things can irritate me very easily. I have never found in my, you know, years of being a woman needing to wear a bra, I've never found a bra that doesn't bug me somewhere. I don't care if it is the most comfortable bra on the face of the planet and designed to be that way. I just, somewhere it's going to itch me. And so keep that in mind, you know, when I talk about comfort, because you probably aren't like that. Or if you are, you might have the same feelings. But so these 100% hand-tied wigs are so comfortable, so comfortable. Not that these aren't, but I tell you, I mean, I'll tell you right now that I do feel it more, you know, on my head. I can appreciate, I think, more now, these extended moleskin nape area here. Again, you probably won't tell really much of a difference, but I can, and I can tell that it probably will itch me a little bit. It's not gonna probably bother me more than, you know, it's not gonna be terrible is what I'm saying, but I'm just saying I do feel these differences right off the bat, and I haven't had this on just a few minutes. So yeah, just keep those things in mind. The other thing I am also noticing, and I'm not sure why, but I feel a little bit more irritation just kind of right through here under my skin. It could be because I'm kind of sweating a little bit too. And I'm kind of feeling that a little bit. Maybe it's just doing that. Ear tabs feel great. Yeah. Again, this is my hair. I like to kind of pull my hair up to kind of give myself a little bit of coverage there on the side with my natural hair. Just kind of spread my natural hair up so it kind of covers that. If you've seen how I prep my hair for my wig, I don't take out much hair at all right there. But I feel this is a very similar fit when it, you know, comes to all of that. The lacing, I'll just bring this in a little bit. Very much the same. Beautiful hairlines. She does really a beautiful job. They're people that really design these, and they do a really good job. So the kind of the weird itchiness I'm feeling, and this could just be me today, I don't know, is just kind of this, there's like a little bump here, and it's probably on the other ones too, but it just is a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more itchy right through here. I'll get back to you on that to see if that's something that bugged me in the long run. But yes, it's just, I think she does an exceptional, her designers do an exceptional job on a really realistic hairline. This one and this color is great for fair people like myself. So yeah, definitely very consistent there. Yeah, this is my third Raquel Welch wig, so I feel like the consistency with this hairline and all of that has been excellent. I have not run into something that has been really off, you know, with the three that I have when it comes to this whole hairline thing. So let's kind of get in here with this. So this comes with that, left side monofilament part, which is great for me because I am a left side parter. Not all the time, but most of the time I am, and I kind of feel just that it's more natural for me. Whew, I have got to open up this window. Pardon me. Hot flash. Yeah, there's a story behind that. I stopped taking my HRT, and that's a long story too, but oof, yeah. Anyway, so before I mess with this too much, guys, let me just show you what this looks like, because there's some really cool kind of body and wave and curl back here that I think will be fun to work with. So this is my left side. Again, I haven't really done too much at all so far. This is my right side. And this is the back. Again, when I do this, I can definitely feel the difference between, you know, the movement that I have with the hand-tied wig and the machine wefted. Not that it's a terrible thing, but there is a difference. Okay, so yeah, I kind of, what do you think about this kind of body? Yeah, really nice. So this is, you know, above the shoulders, which is, I think, going to be quite comfortable. Again, I'm thinking towards summer and just working and moving. And as we know, these fibers can, with friction, kind of get tangly and all of that. So I kind of like the idea of having something a little above, you know, my shoulders. So that's nice. So this permatease, I'm feeling it all through here, right where I showed you it was when I showed you under the cap. However, I think it's quite appropriate, and I kind of was counting on that for this wig. It allows that hair to kind of stand up a little bit on this side of the part, which to me looks very natural. I'm not one that likes, especially in wigs, hair to just kind of part and kind of lay flat on the head. I don't ever try to style my, well, I didn't have a choice mostly, but I definitely like, and you know, more of an airy feeling on that part and the crown in general. So I am so glad to say that I don't think that is an issue, and I don't feel like it's giving me any kind of weird squared look at all. So yeah, I'm really think I could get into this wig. So we have curl here. We have a lot of body in this wig. Which is really nice. I'm sure it'll settle down a little bit, but it's not too awful bad. I think the bang here is shorter than the upstage, but I think they did a good job in really wisping this out so it's not going to be blunt, and it will lay, you know, really nice in a nice way where it's not going to look too dated, because we have this bang cut right there. New wigs always have these flyaways. Again, I do like kind of more of an airy feeling right up through here. I think we could probably get a lot of body if we wanted with this. Really liking the curl pattern on this particular one. So let me see what this looks like. Just kind of, again, I do like kind of taking my own hair right here on the side and fanning it up over the side of this. I don't know if you could see that. So when I do pull this back, it will ever so slightly, you know, kind of cover up that little side area there. So it looks very much, well, technically it is my hair, but yeah, it'll kind of cover up that side area. I find that is really helpful. And so we could just do, oh my God, look at this. How cute is that? I really like that. Really cute little pattern going on back there behind the ear. So that's cute. I find that, so for all of my Raquel Welch wigs, they do this thing here on the side, this little kind of, away from the face sort of cowlicky thing. Anyways, back to, yeah, I've noticed that a lot, you know, they all kind of go away a little bit here from the face. And I think what happens is when any wig you're wearing looks nice and has this great lace front and you wear it a little bit back, that people don't ever assume you're wearing a wig when that happens. Because again, as I talked with in a prior video, there's a stigma attached to wigs and people just think of wigs as very old fashioned back in the day. And so here we are going out in public worried that everybody is thinking and knowing that this magically that we're wearing a wig. First of all, people don't automatically, first of all, people aren't going to look at you so critically, really focused on your hair and whether or not you're wearing a wig. So if you're wearing something like this and it's pulled away from you, you know, they are definitely not going to think you're wearing a wig. It would be really hard to I think assume that with a lot of these new designed wigs nowadays, I think. So just keep that in mind if you haven't had the courage yet to go out in the big bad world with your new wig. People honestly are not looking at you, especially complete strangers, and really looking around to see if, you know, you're wearing a wig. They're not. They're doing their business. If they're at the grocery store, they're worried about their own shopping, and the people that are checking you out are doing their job. And so try to remember that, guys. People are not doing that. I promise you, they are not doing that. If anything, they'll probably comment on how pretty the color of your hair is or where do you get your hair done. And then you can decide how much you want to tell a stranger. Now, people that know you, again, you decide on how much and who you want to tell. Plain and simple. Okay. So yeah, I think this looks really cute behind the ear here. I think it would look okay even with more taken back. Yeah, this is a pretty great size. It goes all the way. It goes back quite far, that monofilament part, and it's kind of from here to here. So I think that's very generous. I could part it a little bit more to this side if I wanted to do that. If you really want low side swept bangs, you could do that. I'm really liking this wig behind the ear. I think that's really cute. I like how it kind of does this little thing down here. I think the fun thing about, I don't have any curly wigs yet. This is the one wig that I have that I think is the curliest of my collection so far, which consists of Elizabeth upstage, straight up with a twist, and my other John Renault short wig, Never Can Ignite. So this is the first one that I've had that does have some of this fun curl to it. So I think the fun of it would be is it probably won't look the same twice, you know, which I think is a plus. I think that's fun because when we do our own hair, you know, it's not going to look, very seldom can we get our hair to look the same twice. You know, you have a great hair day, the next day you can never recreate that. With a wig though, you can have a nice hair day every day. So yeah, I think I can really get to really like this. I think it's really cute. What do you guys think? I didn't straighten my natural hair here. Usually I do kind of straighten it to get it to come down, but I didn't do that this time. So yeah, I think this is darling. Even though this is machine wefted, I think because the fibers are so amazing, it still has a lot of movement. So don't think you're not going to get that with a machine wefted. I just wanted you to know that, you know, there is quite a difference when it comes to the 100% hand tied, how it feels when you put your hands through it and the way it moves. It is different, but this is still quite lovely. Yeah. Very cute. And I think, again, you could probably really manipulate it to make it more or less, depending. You could probably really give this more of a controlled shape if you don't like the loose, kind of messy look that you really could achieve with this really easily. I am all about that kind of messy look. I think that, again, people don't suspect that from a wig. Really cute. I like it. Little hint, a little tip. I actually, when it comes to wigs that are not super short in the back, that you don't need to worry about this technique with, this is what I've been doing and it's been working like a dream. So I put my hair back. If you've watched my how to prep my hair before I put my wig on, I do the same thing and I bring it back, clip it, take the little bit out, bring it back, clip it. But what I've been doing when I wear wigs like this, like my Upstage, my Elizabeth, and now I'll do it with this one, is instead of gelling and clipping it back on each side, bringing it down, bringing it up, gel, clip it, what I've been doing is I've been bringing all of this back into a little tiny, because my hair is very short, a little tiny ponytail. I've been using the really cheap, tiny little rubber bands because what happens when I take it out is I pull it, it breaks, and then I can just throw it away. They're very cheap. And I get that ponytail as low as I possibly can back here. And then when I put my It Stays on, I do the same thing. I do like I did in the video. I put it all through here along the side, but I don't do it behind my ear, and I do the It Stays just right below that ponytail, and then I will also do it right under that occipital bone on each side. Okay, I can tell I need to refresh that because I had my Upstage on earlier today, so I need to add that little bit more. Now this, I think, is going to be this is the difference with these wigs. I can already tell that don't have that extended nape, because it's the extended nape that really secures on the It Stays to your skin and keeps it nice and tight, you know, secure. This wig does not have an extended nape, so there's not a lot there for it to grab that It Stays and really secure it to your skin. I can already tell that's going to be an issue. So this technique, I think, is going to really save you guys. You probably I'll have to experiment with this. I will refresh the It Stays right below and on my occipital bone and see if it will adhere at all. If it doesn't, you know what? I'm not worried about it, because that little tiny ponytail that I put down very tight and low, not so tight that it hurts at all, you bring this back and you tuck it underneath that and it will stay there all day. So let me get those ponytails, because if you have very, very fine hair, you need something like this or it's not going to work. So I'll be right back. So I threw away the box, but these come in a box probably about this big, and you get a ton of them. You know, they're the kind that you can just break and throw away, or cut and throw away and just reuse, and they're very cheap. So, you know, it'll take me forever to use these because a ton of them came in here. And this particular one that I got had different sizes. I've been using this size, and again, you get a ton of these, ton. So yeah, that's what I recommend, especially if you have very, very fine hair and your little ponytail is going to be so small. So I stretch it a little bit. I'm going to show you what this ponytail looks like because I know that It Stays hasn't. Do you see? I still have the tag on this. Do you see how I put this ponytail down very low? I hope you can see that. And it automatically flips up eventually, but that's okay because I still have this ledge that I bring it down under. Make sure the tag's under there. I bring it underneath. I did put some It Stays here, right about here. I put some It Stays right underneath that ponytail. And again, on this, where's my occipital bone? About right here. I'm gonna put some more when I'm done here because I'll wear this wig today and report in, tell you how it went with how comfortable it is. So I will put a little bit more there, and I'm just gonna press it there to just kind of give me a little more security. But even with that tiny ponytail that I have back there, it gives me a tremendous security. It is not slipping up. It does kind of take the ponytail and again kind of flip it up, but there's still enough there that it is very, very secure. So now this wouldn't work if you're wearing the Ignite, for instance, because that Ignite has that very close nape and you would see even the tiniest little bump. So on the outside, here is where that bump is. Right, well, let's see. Yeah, here's the bump right here from my ponytail. But with this wig even, you can't tell at all. So this is how I've been wearing my Elizabeth wig, you know, the upstage that I just got, and this one. Someday when I get my editor's pick, which is still on back order, I'll do the same. So any kind of wig that it is no big deal if you have a tiny little lump there, nobody's going to see it. This is what I'm going to end up doing for the reason of that it's so secure. And the It Stays was also very, very secure. It's not that, but if it's kind of keeps my It Stays and makes it last longer because I'm not using as much, great. So this is going to be a fun one. I think you can make this look very Friday night date night as well as just everyday wear as well. I think it can get very big maybe, and yeah, I think this also has a lot of fun probably looks that we could get with this. Okay, I think that's all I have to share with you with this particular one. I hope this is helpful for you. Again, I didn't see a whole lot of reviews on this particular one. So much so that I had a hard time deciding if I wanted it or not. So I hope that those of you that are kind of looking at similar types of designs and styles, this may help you in deciding if you like this particular one or not. This is 3 out of 3 with me, you guys, with the Raquel Welch. Again, the 3 that I have are all the true to life fibers. I have no reason to ever put heat to this or to my other upstage at all, really. To me, the true to life fibers, the HD fibers, these heat-friendly fibers just feel so much more natural. And so all 3 of my Raquel Welch wigs are their true to life fibers, so keep that in mind. I haven't tried anything outside of that within the Raquel Welch line. But so far, this is 3 out of 3 for me, you guys, with this Raquel Welch. Definitely, I'm cutting this here tag off and keeping this one as well. And yes, this is Crowd Pleaser in Shaded Biscuit. Really really think I'm gonna like this one. I think it's really cute and sassy. Okay, and I hope this review helped you. If you were on the fence, if you didn't even know about this one, I hope it piqued your interest. And mostly I hope it helped you out in some way. In some way or other, I hope this helped you out. Okay, guys, I will be talking to you real soon. And until then, see you later. Bye-bye.